What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel, and today we have a special video. We are currently running the first annual Case Fresh podcast toy drive, myself and Fig Vault, and our friends over at Ringside Collectibles sent over a nice package of goodies to donate to kids in need. We're going to take a look at everything that's inside, so thank you to John, Tom, and everybody over at Ringside Collectibles for making the Case Fresh podcast toy drive that much more of a success. Stay tuned so we can see what's inside. Oh, hi. Didn't hear you come in. So, our friends over at Ringside Collectibles sent over a very generous donation for the Case Fresh podcast toy drive. First annual, but hopefully the first of many. We've gotten a lot of great donations that are going to help make a lot of kids' Christmases incredible. But we're going to dig into this because I have no idea what's in this box. I'm super excited to see what John sent over to us. Shout out to Tom, Mr. Dramatico, as well for helping make this happen. We're going to see what kind of goodies they sent over that some kids are going to open up on Christmas. All right, a lot of stuff in here. All right, first up, we've got a bunch of LA Knight main event series figures. We've got some Bendoms. We got Roman Reigns Bendoms here. We've got some Rey Mysterios. Let's see. We got some Omos Elites with belts. Gotta love belts. You gotta have belts when you're playing with wrestling figures, right? It's crucial. I think the rest is all AEW stuff. So let's see. We got a bunch of Chris Jericho, we got a bunch of MJF. Who's this? Keith Lee. More MJFs. We've got, right here, what do we got? Jake Hager, Trent. We got some more Jake Hagers. Chris Stat. More Chris Stat. We got some Chucky T's. More Keith Lees. Tons of stuff in here, guys. Thank you so much, Ringside. This is going to make a lot of kids' Christmases. Let's see. We've got, right here, we got 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 AEWs, it looks like. We've got 3 Omoses, 3 LA Knights. I mean, it's over a good 30 figures. And I don't know how many they give to each kid, but I got to imagine this is going to be helping out quite a few. Maybe each kid gets 3 things. I don't really know. But I think this is awesome, and I really hope that we can get some feedback of like how many kids this actually affected. So thank you, Ringside Collectibles. Thank you, John. Thank you, Tom. And thank you to everybody else who's donated to the drive. So thanks. All right, so that was awesome. We got to see this very generous donation from Ringside Collectibles, a shop that I know we all have shopped at for years. It's a big part of the wrestling figure community, so thank you to them. But they're not the only ones that have donated to this toy drive. This toy drive is very, very special. The podcast is not even a year old, so we were very concerned about how many people would be donating to this, but there's been a lot. It's absolutely a success, so thank you all. I don't have all the donations. Joe definitely has a bunch over at his house, and we still have more that are on the way that we have tracking for. Also, Top Rope Collectibles donated a hand-painted resin prototype of their first ever figure, PN News, that is based off of the unreleased WCW Galoob figure that obviously never came out. They donated that to us. We were able to put it on eBay. As I record this video, the auction is still going, but as you see the video, it'll be over, but right now it's at $150, which is amazing. And what we're gonna do is all the proceeds that come from that auction, we're gonna take it and we're gonna go do a nice little shopping spree and add even more stuff to this spread. But I want you to take a look at everything we got here. Over here, we have the Ringside Collectibles donation we just showed. Got a nice little pile right here that I donated. Macho Fran and I, we donated some of this other stuff. We got some Legos there. We got RC car. Right next to it, we've got this, what do they call them? A Nerf blaster. We got some Hot Wheels skateboards, some G.I. Joes. Those came from Call Me Hoagie on Instagram. Then right there, we got some like Little Tykes instruments, I guess you'd call them, that came from the Jack family. These old WWE basics, that are pretty cool. We got Roman Reigns, Ronda Rousey, Lars Sullivan, Rey Mysterio, Undertaker, some heavy hitters in there. Those came from Chalkline Chat on Instagram. We've got Pop the Pig and a nice Barbie from my friend The Boulder, his daughter Reagan, and Bourbon. Then we have from thevacationer.com, Eric Jones sent over a bunch of Barbies. Also from thevacationer.com, Philip Dangler right here sent over a nice Ringside order, which is awesome. Got some major moments in there from our friends over at the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. We've got a bunch of like, I guess these are puzzles and games and stuff that my dad, Papa Fig, sent over. And then a bunch of these stuffed animals from Mama Heel. And I know that Joe Fig Vault did a nice donation. He's got a bunch of people from Instagram that sent stuff over, a bunch of people from his personal life and his work that sent stuff over, and we still have some awesome cash donations that have already come in that we need to spend and go do a shopping spree with. So as it stands, I believe we're pretty close to like $2,000 in donations, which is huge, absolutely huge. And I'm not just talking retail value, I'm talking like what was spent. So like, yeah, it's very, very successful. Also, anybody who has donated $25 or more, you're going to be getting in the mail an exclusive limited edition Case Fresh Podcast pin set of myself and Fig Vault as Figgy Claus and Santa Heel. So very, very cool. Thank you guys so much for making this a success. Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Fig Heel. Twitter is at The Fig Heel. Pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia and join Whatnot at whatheel.com, and you'll get $15 off your first purchase. But more importantly, make your kids' Christmas magical. Donate to the Case Fresh Podcast Toy Drive. Peace, guys.
Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need Fig Heel's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 5,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With shots by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Premium, full-color, and value black and white editions available now on Amazon.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Fig Heel. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeel.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.